to cause you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the nosebleed. Hey, what's up, man? How far? Um, uh, welcome to today's episode of the Conscious World. I'm quite happy today. I'm elated. Um, my previous message, the first content I made on this program, I really appreciate everybody that has become a part of it. Like the ones that liked, the ones that subscribed, and the ones that made contributions, privately telling me how I should go about it and how to improve on my content. I really appreciate everybody that came through for me, man. Like it's just my first content and I have a following that is very good for a start. Believe me, I'm really excited. So I really appreciate you guys, man. So building up from the previous message, the introductory message. I was talking about the ego, the spirit, and the conscious, self aspects of oneself. So, today I'm going to use today's topic to expatiate on the introductory message. And today's topic is on the dark night of the soul. I don't know if you have heard a term as this, the dark night of the soul. It's popularly called depression. You have heard that one because almost all of us don't depressed. No reason not. That's one point to another thing. The dark night of the soul, it happens to everybody, rich, poor alike, broke and making money alike. It's a period of quietness in your life, slow movement, as that's what it seems. That's what it looks like. Like you're moving slowly, or you're almost not moving. You're probably stuck, and you're wondering because it's overthinking, and then you're worn out, and you just overheat, and some people take this in a sad manner. Some flip and become angry. You get it's just the dark night of soul. It's a period where you the spirit calls you out of your ego coating, your ego self, like that self you have identified with for a long time. You think it's normal to be in this space. This is my original self, and I already have everything figured out. I have my life planned, and from here I'll go to this next level. From here I'll go to this next level. And spirit is like, come on, wait first. Now you carry yourself quietly. So it's you being stripped of that idea of yourself and then moved into your original self, which is the spirit self, which you have to identify with at one point or the other. You get me? You must. So no matter the delay, now I'm not saying everybody has to go through the dark night of the soul. It's what's called karmic cycles. I'll discuss that in a future episode, one of the future episodes. So some of us are, products of parents that weren't properly healed. So the lessons they taught us are not lessons that matched our soul or our soul search. If you get what I mean. So what we have learned from them is limited to their own experience. and it's mostly from their actions, hardly from their words, because children learn from parents' actions more than they learn from parents' words. So that's the spiritual learning of the movement, that the way your parents have presented themselves. This is how you build up your ego. For those that don't have parents, maybe the environment you grew up in, you have picked up one or two things from one or two people. So this is how karmic cycles continue until somebody is brave enough to break it off, like maybe from a family or from his own bloodline. Some call it generational curse, but it's deeper than a generational curse because these are souls trying to evolve from one lifetime to another. So we are not necessarily from our parents' soul circle, but well, this is another depth of the thing. But the dark night of the soul, like I was saying, we often call it depression, but it's just an experience that lifts us out of this ego coating into the spiritual awareness, into the spiritual coating. Let me just put it like that. So it's a step towards consciousness. Now it might feel or seem like we are not moving. Like when you're experiencing this, you are not moving, and it causes a lot of overthinking. And I always say this, or I have noticed this, and I've said it to a couple of people too. So I feel like it's easier to be angry than it is to be sad. Sadness takes patience. And who wants to be patient these days? Who wants to be patient? Who wants to be down there and think? So it's easier to be angry than to be sad. So you see people flipping, getting angry here and there. They are trying not to stay in that state of overthinking, and it's them fighting the experience of that dark night of the soul. Some people are so depressed, they make it look like they are just hustlers, things. And the energy is good too. It's a way of transmuting the energy too. But at whose expense? And this is the question. So the depressed people that are sad or experiencing the dark night of the soul, and you're quiet and you want to overextend your hand when it comes to time of giving because you don't feel adequate, like that and like that. These people are, to me, the bravest. Are they the bravest? I don't know, but it seems like it takes a lot of strength to maintain your cool when you are in this position. So it's a lot of overthinking, overanalyzing, and then you end up not doing anything, and then you are disappointed in yourself, you're feeling inadequate, you feel like the world is resting upon your shoulders and you can't move. It is progression at the end of the day. I'll show you. You're moving forward, but it seems like you're stuck. But it's you tugging yourself to choose between the spirit and the ego covering. And testing this, I can say, well, spiritual awareness, the spirit side has a lot more advantage. So if you are going through a dark night of soul, you go through it. What you can't accept, you cannot release. Believe me. So you have to accept that you are frustrated, that you are down there. And then when your soul is tired of it, it pushes it away and the spirit pulls you to itself. And all of this happens inside of you. There's no external factor that can affect the way you feel, because it's your energy. It's your energy that is being exploited here. It's your energy that is being challenged. So this period of overthinking. Okay, so I was I was thinking about this topic, and then I decided, yeah, to I'm already dry. I decided, not like I decided, I was just pushed. Like, there's always a book in front of me, and I picked a pen and I wrote something. hmm The thinking self. Is it the thinking self, the thinking mind, and the conscious mind? So let me just quickly say what I think about the thinking mind, or what was revealed to me about the thinking mind. Um, are you following? Okay. The thinking mind is a setup. The thinking mind, yeah, is set up so that it is always trying to arrive at an answer to questions or solutions to problems. This aspect of oneself seeks to find a soft landing every time it is activated, and also ensures it insists on a particular end or outcome. Okay, as we think, we create, and as we overthink, we destroy what we have created in a thinking attempt to create something new, or a new perspective of an old thought or problem. So as we progress with thinking, we start to realize that we have been making strides within a loop, only that we are now better at explaining our long time stagnated situation or problem, probably with better terminologies and more conviction of our situation. Or maybe less conviction of our situation. Yeah, as the case may be. Overthinking often leaves us in a state of victimhood for as long as we do not realize that we can shift from this vibrational state of frequency to one that holds more assurance or spiritual and mental transformation. Thinking patterns are created with experiences that tends to create belief structures within us that affects how we perceive life and the cosmos. Overthinking, on the other hand, is self-talk as always, but when one talks too much, you do not hear what is being said. Hence, one is stuck with a particular set of ideas that are not representative of the universe in its most profound and truest state. Okay. Letting go of a certain thought pattern means relinquishing control of what doesn't truly serve your highest good and progress to our next level of vibratory experiences. Yeah. So I hope you get the idea of the overthinking thing. We are stuck in a loop. It's normal, but does it serve your purpose for existence as explained by you or as being accepted by you? So it's a process, and it's a process through progress to access our consciousness. Oh my god, you ran that. So yeah, the dark night of the soul is barely stagnation, but for the period of time where you experience this, well, it seems so. But my best advice is accept that period of your life. It's going to last for as long as it's supposed to. It's not going to last any longer. And transmitting that energy into anger is only going to hurt people, and you're going to create negative karma for yourself. That's my 2 cents, man. Or maybe 3, maybe 4, 5, maybe could be 10. Yeah. So there you have it. The dark night of the soul. Depression. Preferably the dark night of the soul. After the dark comes light. because light always comes out of darkness. So you are the light of the world. Accept the darkness and come out of it. If you are still experiencing it, that's what I have for you today. Stay safe. I hope you have a jiggy time ahead of now. Or from now. Be safe. Be good. Many, many blessings upon your name. And peace. Yeah.